can't if anybody sees my baby.
State police have now released this sketch of a man they'd like to speak with.
The neighbor that lives about 1,000 feet away from the home where she was abducted, she says that she saw a white male crouching behind a light-colored four-door pickup truck.
And I know she'll never leave. I'm home. There's no way.
Signs of a struggle around the driveway. Venus's parents say they noticed the remnants of what appeared to be a scuffle in the gravel in the yard.
There were prints for her slippers on the side of the propane tank, like somebody had picked her up and she was kicking against the tank to get away.
Cops calling Venus's estranged husband, Douglas Stewart, their only person of interest because of an alleged rocky marriage.
Her husband, Doug Stewart, maintains he was in Virginia at the time of her disappearance.
He says that he has 2 witnesses that know he was there that can verify that he was there in Newport News.
God, can you hear me? Please. Those little girls love their mommy so much. And if you love your children, please, don't do anything to hurt her, please.
We are taking your calls live. Is there a crack in the case? Missing mom goes out to her mailbox 7:30 a.m. in the morning and puts up the fight of her life. She is abducted in her pajamas at her mailbox. 7:30 a.m. rural Michigan. Out to the lines, Karen in Florida. Hi, Karen.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, dear. What's your question?
I have a question about whether or not they brought the canines in. The canines have an ability to track the epithelial cells even if they're in a car. Did they bring canines in to track the mother?
Good question to Therese and Larry McComb. These are Venus Stewart's parents. Have they brought out canines, Therese?
Yes, they have.
Did they get a
The first
scent?
day they brought... You know, they didn't tell us. But they didn't tell us.
Larry McComb, were you there when they brought out the canines?
Yeah, but they had us go in the house so that the dog wouldn't be confused by scents or our presence.
I want to go to Clark Golban. Clark, a lot of people have emailed and called in about why nobody could see her, mommy, at the mailbox. And I asked Mr. McComb, Larry, the other night, did the little girls see their mom get abducted? It's only about 80 feet away, was what he told me. Why couldn't they see the mailbox, Clark Golban?
It's a great question, Nancy. So many have called and emailed, and we have a series of charts and diagrams here to show you why. First of all, that mailbox length, Nancy, 80 feet is all it is, but it's further than most driveways. If we advance on to the next shot, you can really get a good sense of why no one has seen this at the mailbox. Take a look, 80 feet. Now, the side of the house is at the end of the driveway, Nancy, not the front. There are no windows nearby. Also, vehicles blocking the view, as is a boat. If we advance on to the next slide behind me, you'll also see in closer. Take a look. No windows at all in that area. There's a boat.
Hold right there. Hold right there. The mailbox is right there at that bottom left arrow. Now I get it. I don't see any windows on the side of the house. So you're saying the mailbox is kind of to the side of the house, not necessarily out in the front where you would look out the window at it?
Exactly right. And also, Nancy, there are cars blocking this view. There are boats blocking this view.
Okay, Clark, another question. I know the dad says that he was in Virginia at the time. Are there any photographic surveillance stands between Virginia and the Michigan point of the abduction?
There certainly are, Nancy. In fact, all over the highway. While there's only one toll road in that region, there are highway cameras literally all over, blanketing the entire region of those roadways.
To Therese McComb, this is Venus's mom. When you did speak to him, did you ask him, was he at work the day she went missing?
I did, but he wouldn't answer me.
What did he say?
Nothing. That's his usual answer when I ask him something that he doesn't know the answer to, how to tell me.
So you asked him, did you go to work the day she got abducted? And he said nothing.
Right.
The The search continues for 32-year-old Michigan mother of two, Venus Stewart, after a stunning disappearance.
They told me that Mommy went outside. So I went outside. She wasn't there.